Thank you to our MEC. Really, it is a time for us to step up as a people and be the change that we want to see, as our MEC has just mentioned. We will now move on to the lighting of our candles of hope. So we will ask now to be joined by representatives from the Gauteng Department, Gauteng Provincial Government, by the City of Tshwane, as well as the Nelson Mandela Foundation. So that will be our Executive Mayor for the City of Tshwane, Mr. Randall Williams, our MEC of Sport, Arts, Culture and Recreation, MEC Mbali Hlophe, as well as the CEO of the Nelson Mandela Foundation, Mr. Silo. You can just join us. We here light the candles of hope.
Thank you very much. I think there we go. Okay. Thank you very much to our MC. Thank you very much for also helping hold off the rain for a little bit while we do this. Greetings to the Mayor, Randall Williams, MEC, dear friend and someone who's been a supporter of this work, Mbali Hlophe, our donors, Discovery Vitality, Future Life, media partners, being independent media. To the Mashawana brothers who've always traveled with us as we change lives around the country, thank you for joining us today. For the NMF, 5th of December each year is a time for reflection, both personal, because we miss Madiba more than ever before, and societal, because we keep asking ourselves, where are we as a society in relation to the dream he had for us? I think as I stand here today, I'm reminded of that call that came through 8 years ago to say Madiba was no more. And again, because we thought he'd just keep on holding on, one couldn't believe it, even though we knew he was old. These days, both globally and locally, it is hard to dream. His dream was a South Africa which is in real life what the Constitution outlines in theory. Dignity for all, making sure that our people at least get dignity, that they continue to dream and hope, respect for the rule of law, strong economy to ensure that we employ as many young people and women as possible especially. But that we ensure that our society is one that's also united as the Constitution calls us to do. This December 5th is particularly poignant as it coincides with the 25th anniversary of Madiba's signing of the Constitution on the 10th of December 1996. Constitutionalism has been the overarching framing or theme of the NMF for many years now. And by constitutionalism, we mean the use of the constitutional instruments to transform fundamentally a society shaped by centuries of oppression. Sadly, more often than not, the Constitution is used to protect power, to protect those who are privileged, and to protect property. It must be reimagined as the means for distributing power, privilege, and property. As we remember Madiba, we are bound to remind ourselves of unfinished business that we still have to finish off. We are reminded that the long walk continues. The things he started which have not been followed through or not concluded. It is much, so much, but may we never lose sight of the goal. May we never lose sight of what we have to do. Things such as prosecution of apartheid crimes. That's part of the unfinished business that we must finish off. We must keep working hard, fighting for that just society that Madiba dreamed of, because we know it's a challenge. The obstacles are so great. The mountains ahead are so many. Valleys to cross, with loads of rivers, still many ahead. How can we find the resilience which Madiba had? His capacity to endure and to keep going is more important than ever before. May we never lose sight of that, and may we never give up. Giving hope in the midst of hopelessness. During this period of 16 days of activism against women and child abuse, let us build a more peaceful and more united South Africa that says, not in my name will another child or woman be abused. At a time like this, we must also be reminded that we must vaccinate to protect ourselves against this virus. It's only when we collaborate and join hands that we can actually win this battle. Let us fight against vaccine discrimination. Let us fight against being treated as the disease-ridden continent. And Southern Africa must stand together at a time like this. And we urge the rest of the continent not to join in the banning of Southern Africa. It is in our hands to do this, because if we don't do it, we are all in trouble, as the disease will be here for much longer. Let me finish off by thanking again our partners in this, being the Mayor of Tshwane, the Executive Mayor of Tshwane, Dr. Randall Williams, MEC Mbali, our donors being Discovery Vitality, Future Life, our media partners being independent and members of the media here present. To all of you who joined us today, despite the rain, we thank you and we wish you to be safe in this period. Let us make sure that at this period, we then look after those who are vulnerable and the poor. Thank you very much again.
Thank you so much to Mr. Silo Khatang. The program this morning is as short as I am. As you can see, I'm not very tall. And we have come to the end of our proceedings for this morning. Just thank you so much to everyone for being here today, as we really honor and remember the contribution made by the great human rights icon, Mr. Nelson Mandela. We will continue his work, which he started, as we try to unify ourselves as a nation. A massive thank you to the Executive Mayor of the City of Tshwane, Mr. Randall Williams, for hosting us here today. Thank you to MEC Mbali Hlophe as you continue to change society and transform it through sport, arts, culture and recreation. And also thank you to the Nelson Mandela Foundation. Mr. Silo Hadang said he likes me as long as Kaizer Chiefs wins, so I think I'm in his good books today. But thank you to everyone for being here today. And what is a celebration without some great music and lively performances? We now wrap things up with a performance by Focalistic. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day and may God bless you all.